Marvin Lewis joins us now. He's a winner of NFL Coach of the Year in 2009, served as head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals for 16 seasons. Coach, thanks. Glad to have you with us. Football preseason getting underway now. A lot can happen between now and the end of the season. I'm going to ask you, what are the storylines that you will be following this year?
Hey, Tyler. Yeah, I think the interesting thing is, with the shortened preseason after last year not having a preseason, the fact that the league moved to the 3 preseason games, and that you saw that all the teams now, beginning tonight, with veteran quarterbacks, are probably not going to play their quarterback in this first preseason game. So they'll treat it just as they did when there were 4 games. And so I think that's interesting, the fact that they're doing that. You have some teams, like you mentioned last night, with New England and their new quarterback that they have in Mac Jones. And you have San Francisco, the Bears, and others, a few others who drafted these young quarterbacks. And how much time and how will they go forward with those young, with their veteran guys, if they somewhat start to falter at some point during the season? When will they make, if they make a switch, when will they do that? So I think those are some of the interesting storylines that are coming. We know the premium placed on the quarterback position and just what it, the winning teams generally have a winning signal caller. That's important.
Lots of quarterbacks in new places, lots of quarterbacks, several of them coming back from serious injuries as well. Every year there are teams that sort of come out of nowhere and rise to the top. You could say perhaps that Tampa did last year. And then every year there are teams that you expect to do well that are on the way down. Can you identify a team that you think this year might surprise to the upside and might surprise to the downside?
Well, I think, you mentioned one already. I think in the Patriots is trying to figure out, is it Cam Newton or the young quarterback, but being able to put the offense together around them after having more of an off season. I think that way it's really, really important. I think the Steelers with Roethlisberger back have an opportunity to really ascend back to where they were at the top of the AFC. I think that's going to be a good thing to watch. That way, their defense will continue to be strong. And if you look across in the NFC, you got to think of, where does Seattle fit in to the whole, NFC race?
Mm-hmm.
The Rams continue to play well with their change and their switch at quarterback. How will Matt Stafford go in the Los Angeles Ram offense? I think they're going to be very important and fun to watch.
Coach Lewis, thank you very much for being with us. Coach Marvin Lewis, one of the best defensive minds in the game.